Hey there everyone, how you doing today? It's Lisa here, coming on live as I said I would every day. I'm going to spend the next few days answering some questions that people have been sending me about some of our online training. So one of the questions that I was asked recently, actually in one of my posts, was what is the difference between learning from YouTube and doing an online training? So I never really thought about that before, but I guess I should make that distinction in case anyone thinks the two might be similar. So I actually have a YouTube channel. It's under my name, Lisa Dowling, Cupping Revolution. I have, I think I have about 45 public videos and then another 100 private videos that are only available to people who are enrolled in my online training. So that's just an example of there's only certain pieces of the content that most facilitators are going to give away on YouTube if they've spent a lot of money producing their materials and they have copyrighted content that is worth, that has value, real value, then they may not choose to post it all publicly on YouTube. So that's one thing. Also, anyone can post a video on YouTube, and there's nothing to say who they are or who trained them or what their qualifications are or their experience, and they don't really have a track record either necessarily. I mean, there may be, because I have videos on YouTube and you can certainly watch them, and you can learn, you can watch, right? You can see the techniques, but that doesn't mean that you're learning the procedure as a professional practitioner, because you're just seeing what it is. It's a treatment, and this is what it looks like. You're not seeing how it's performed in any kind of detail. In terms of cupping, they're just placing the cup on. They're not explaining necessarily how to place the cup carefully on each individual client, how to achieve certain levels of depth, how to know what depth the cup should be placed. You're not learning where, so where would be a safe and unsafe area to apply cups. You're not learning why, so why one person may be good to receive and one person may not be a good client to receive the treatment. Why you would want to treat on a particular part of the body for a certain condition, or why you would not want to treat using a certain technique. And of course, when to perform the treatment. So when is a good time? When should you do your next treatment? How long in between treatments? What a good cupping treatment should look like, how the client should feel. You don't know anything about the history or the science behind the technique. So there's very little comparison. YouTube is just showing you one little piece of the shiny objects, like my hat. Funny, I didn't choose this hat because of that, but the YouTube videos are like the shiny objects, right? They're the things that grab our attention to go on there to get our interest. But sorry about that. I'm outside because they're making a lot of noise in my house right now, and I apologize. I actually just had a medical procedure done this morning, so I'm a little bit pale and sallow, but I committed to coming on here every day and talking about this, so here I am. Anyways, so my hat is like YouTube, right? It's the fun, shiny object. You may not love what you see, but that's okay. Some people will, some people won't. There it is. It's there for you to see. But it's not giving you any of the real information that you need, especially as a professional. You have to remember that doing a practice like cupping therapy is very different if you're doing it on yourself, or you're using it as a folk medicine, than if you're a licensed professional practicing. You have a lot of things you need to consider, right? You need to consider cleaning and sanitization, disinfection. You need to consider all the indications and contraindications. If clients are paying you to receive cupping, then you should be really certain that you understand what conditions are helpful and what conditions might be harmful as well. Because don't forget, any kind of practice that is as effective as cupping therapy can also do harm. Nothing that effective is ineffective as well, right? It's just like something may, certain treatments they consider pretty safe because their effects are generally fairly mild or fairly moderate. For example, Reiki, right? Reiki is something that it's very gentle, energetic work. There's a lot of people who don't believe in it. There's a lot of people who do believe in it. But at the end of the day, it's really, really difficult to do harm using Reiki alone. Cupping has a very powerful, profound effect on the body. It goes very deeply into the body and can have incredible, incredible results. So anything that can affect the body that deeply, you have to remember, can create harm as well. So as professionals, right, as practitioners, it is our responsibility. We have taken, you may not have taken in your training, but generally speaking, the rule of thumb in any kind of medicine and healing is the Hippocratic Oath of do no harm. And I'm a very firm believer. I have set such a strong intention in my practice and in my profession and in my teaching of do no harm. I think it is the number one most important rule to be safe and to do no harm to others or to yourself. So whatever you're doing, whether it's cupping or massage or acupuncture or herbal medicine or osteopathic treatment or chiro or physio, whatever kind of treatment where we're psychology, right? All of it, we have to consider do no harm first. And it really should, at the end of the day, be the very first question that we ask ourselves. Before people say, oh, is this client good for cupping? Well, it's the first question you should ask yourself. And if you have any question, any doubt whatsoever, and you're not sure of the answer, then I would say don't do it until you find an answer that you're comfortable with, that you can practice. Wait, maybe next time. I don't know. But YouTube is a great place to watch some very interesting videos and to see some cool stuff. If you're already trained in cupping as a practitioner, I totally encourage you to watch some of the really neat stuff on YouTube. And fire cupping is very flashy and very showy. Cupping marks are somewhere between exciting and gory, and you can see lots of that on there too, and it's tons of fun, but it's there for entertainment. It's not there for education. So I guess that's the bottom line that I'll leave you with today. And sorry about my kind of pale, less enthusiastic appearance, but tomorrow I'm going to be much brighter and shinier, as at least we have a beautiful day. Look at me, I'm out in the snow in a sweatshirt, a scarf, and a hat. So we've got that to be thankful for. So have a beautiful day, lovelies, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye.